What is up, Gamer Army? Welcome back to Psycho Gamer. I'm your host, Aubrey, and today we are going to talk about the Ninja Turtles In Time Arcade Cabinet by Arcade1up. Now, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cabinet that Arcade1up released 2-3 years back, maybe a little longer, I'm not sure exactly, was a masterpiece of a game. A lot of people are really looking for this particular cabinet because of the 4 players that are actually on it. There's a lot of people that are doing mods on this particular cabinet. However, they were missing a few aspects of their more current cabinets. We're talking backlit marquees, backlit control deck, as well as a couple other bells and whistles that a lot of people are looking for. So if you're over on Facebook, YouTube, either or, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. If you're on YouTube, turn on those post notifications so you know exactly when I release new videos. We're going to go over this cabinet today, and we're also going to take a look at the old cabinet so you can kind of see what the differences are as well. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. Like I said, we are going to talk about the Ninja Turtle In Time Arcade Cabinet by Arcade1up. So as you can see behind me, I have the original Ninja Turtle Arcade1up cabinet, which is a great cabinet. Is it 100% perfect? No, but it is about as close as you were going to get when you actually got the Arcade1up cabinets, short of some extra lights and a couple little bells and whistles that are going to be on the new cabinet. So like I said, we are going to take an in-depth look at this particular cabinet, but we're also going to take a look at the old cabinet over here, just so you can get a better idea of some of the differences that we're looking at here. So we're going to switch over to my computer. There is my nice little sound effects there. And I thank you guys for pointing out that that was missing. It is back. So as you can see, the Arcade1up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles In Time arcade machine reserved now. The estimated street date is going to be in October. Is that going to be the actual release date? Nothing is ever certain with Arcade1up. We all know that by now. So, the Turtles In Time arcade machine bundle available to reserve directly from Arcade1up includes a riser, light-up marquee, light-up deck protector, and stool. Now, I just saw the deck protector. I didn't realize that it was so cool looking. I actually really like how it looks. We're going to look at that in just a minute, though. Estimated ship date is early October, ships to USA and Canada only. This is going to have live Wi-Fi enabled with no monthly subscription required. I think shots are fired there. I think I mentioned that in the last video that I was talking about that had a game that had free Wi-Fi on the games. Turtles say, what? Yes, it is Turtles In Time, courtesy of Arcade1up. Originally released by Konami in 1991. The side-scrolling ninja weapon-wielding beat-em-up was the fan-favorite sequel to 1989's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game. Now, 3 decades later, Arcade1up is thrilled to make available Turtles In Time in a home arcade machine form factor. Yep, it's going to have the original Ninja Turtle game as well. Now, comparing this particular cabinet to the old one, it is going to have the exact same 2 games. That's right, 2 whole games. The original Ninja Turtle and Turtles In Time. They are releasing this one, I guess, just to celebrate this particular game, which is fine. I would just prefer them to have more than 2 games for something that's going to cost like $500 or $600. Features and specifications. Redefined and family game rooms, game caves, and even home offices. Arcade1up arcade machines have quickly become absolute must-haves for retro gaming enthusiasts and pop culture collectors. They play great, look great, and are instant conversation pieces. Are actually really nice, and they take up less room than a full arcade cabinet. Not much less, but you probably save maybe about a foot's worth of area when it comes to this. Cowabunga! Turtles In Time plays exactly like it did in the early 90s. Take control of Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, with up to 4 simultaneous players, making for endless animation-inspired fun. Ready to team up for some remote play? The home arcade game is equipped with live Wi-Fi. Yes, you can fight your way through each level with the help of fellow retro gamers playing from their own machine. Beautiful, bold cabinet artwork with a matching riser, which is a plus. stunningly vibrant graphics, a light-up marquee, light-up deck protector, and an include exclusive stool that will make Master Splinter proud. It's time to add some turtles to your life with this home arcade cabinet from Arcade1up. So your specifications here, they're going to vary by retail partner, as we all know from some previous cabinets that Arcade1up has released directly from Costco, Best Buy, Target, GameStop. They all seem to have different variations, whether they had the risers, they didn't have the risers, they had a light-up marquee and control deck, some didn't. So that basically can affect the actual cost of these machines. 2 games in 1 custom riser, Wi-Fi enabled, 4 players simultaneously. Molded coin door. So this is going to have a molded coin door instead of the sticker. So it looks like they're trying to ramp up how these are actually going to look. So they're not looking quite as cheesy. Hey, we're going to charge you $50 extra for a sticker for the front of your cabinet. Yeah, that's really bright. Assembled dimensions, 22.75 deep, 32 inches wide, and 57 inches high. The box, we don't need to go over that. The weight is 88 pounds. And these are all the basic stuff. The real arcade controls, its operation, has the volume control, clear deck protector, anti-tip over strap, and just basically your basic stuff that comes with like the cabinet, the monitor, and power plug. So, but now we're going to look at what everybody really wants to see. What is it going to look like? Well, this is your little 45-degree angle. I actually really like the looks of this one, not because it looks very similar to what we're looking at over here, but I do like the art. Even though it was cheesy 3D graphics back in the day, it still looks really, really good. This is basically it with the actual stool here, which that's probably exactly how it's going to look. So they're charging generally about $70, $80 for a $30, $40 stool just because it's branded. Go figure. You get your typical picture of people playing the games a little too hard because they don't really know what they're playing. And here's your typical shot, Konami Digital Entertainment, for these particular games. And here is your side shot there. You got your pirate ship. You got your dinosaurs. You got, looks like the future. I forgot what that level's about, but you got the future, and you got all your Ninja Turtles. You got your other side. It's basically exactly the same thing. I do still like the look of the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo there. So, and then you have your actual control deck right here. You have your on and off button. You have volume control. You have the actual live button here, which is really, really nice. That's going to be very important for some people to play multiplayer online, not just with the people that are in their house or apartments. This, I'm not sure what this is for. I'm assuming this must be for maybe a headphone jack or something. If any of you guys know what that's for, could you post down below or off to the side and just kind of let us know what that's all about. You do have your 4 players, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It looks like a fairly similar layout to the old Ninja Turtle cabinet, which we'll take a look at that. You've got the actual backlight. I actually really, really like this. I love how the actual Ninja Turtles glows. I love the lights around the buttons. It doesn't have that typical backlight that basically just lights up through there and supposedly lights up the entire control deck. This actually is underneath or embedded into the actual control deck itself. So, in my opinion, it looks badass. That's all I can really say about that. I'm very excited for this particular one to come out. You have your backlit marquee, which, unfortunately, as you can see behind me, that is something that was missing from that particular cabinet. Now, you do have the ability to go to third-party places. You can go to Arcade1up's website, and you can actually buy the marquees that are backlit, but it's not the same. So, you do you. You really like the backlight? This is definitely the thing for you. And there's your, basically your front look at it. You can see the molded coin doors, which it doesn't look like they are going to be the little stickers. They're probably still going to be stuck on there with like 3M double-sided tape, but they look like they're going to be a little better than before. Will you be able to put coins in them? Sorry, kids, no coins. And then we're back to the front one right here. So hopefully you like this look at this, but we're going to go ahead and go into my camera, and we're going to take a look at the actual Ninja Turtle cabinet over here, so you know exactly what the differences are going to be all about. So hold tight. All right, guys. Well, like I said, we are going to take a look at the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cabinet right here, comparing it to the brand new Turtles in Time cabinet. There are a lot of differences, as you actually saw. So as you can see, there is no live button right here, which you're going to see on the brand new one. There's a button over here. I really don't know what it's for. I'm assuming it's for headphones or something to that effect. Now, you see the marquee up here. The marquee is just a plain marquee. It is not a backlit one like the brand new one is actually going to have. So the new one is going to have some differences that are going to make people really, really want to get it. The thing that I really, really love is that backlit control deck. So when you have that Ninja Turtle that lights up right here, each and every individual button is going to have its own lights in it as well. That makes it stand out much more for myself. Now, one thing I did like about the older cabinet, especially when it comes to the buttons, is the button layout is very uniform across the entire cabinet itself. When you look at the actual cabinet for the new Ninja Turtle cabinet, the buttons are kind of scattered all over the place, where these ones you have exactly like this, and these ones are exactly like this on the side here. The only thing they seem to have uniform on the new cabinet are your 1, 2, 3, and 4 player buttons. So the art is your typical 3D 90s art, so not really a bad thing when it comes to that. You know, you're talking about, again, it's 30 years old. 3D was still in its infancy at this time. But with this, you know, you have kind of a 3D look for the Turtles here. You have Shredder, you have April O'Neil, and just the actual art looks like almost taken directly from the comic books as well as the animation back at that time. So that is basically it, guys. That's going to do it for this particular cabinet. We're going to go ahead and go back into my computer for the final thoughts. So stay tuned. All right, I hope you guys really liked that look at the old cabinet as well as the new cabinet as well. Ninja Turtles has been around since the 80s. Most people really got to know them in the actual cartoons. Many other people got to know them in the actual comic books. So, which were you more a fan of? Were you a fan of the animation? Were you a fan of the comic books? Were you a fan of both? What is your favorite Ninja Turtle story? I loved the cartoon. I was a kid when the stuff was coming out, so I really, really liked the Ninja Turtle cartoon itself. I also liked the movies. Well, at least the first couple movies. The third one, not so much. But the first couple movies, I really, really liked. So, post down below what you guys think, what you guys thought of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe. Doesn't matter where you're at. I appreciate all the love you guys give me across all the platforms. But until next time, guys, game on.